you mentioned Vince. Did you ever think in our lifetime we would see a WWE that McMahon, especially Vince, is it running it? That Vince isn't. I figured the only way the day he stops running it is the day he's dead.
I know. I mean, I always just from a standpoint of I know he doesn't take vacations. Like he's just constantly working, like health wise. Like I always felt for him in that sense. But then you also love what he produces, and you're such a fan and diehard fan. And you know, from a successful businessman standpoint, they never stop when they're succeeding. So I don't know. Yeah, I always just thought, God, that would be great, and then pass it down. Like he just took off with his dad's company and made it this success and this empire. Like you wanted to stay family owned and continue to
Right.
be an empire. That was my love to see to happen. So it's definitely hard to see the transition, but then when it happened and what's going on, it's exciting. Like,
Yeah.
wow, every little bit of change can make such a difference, and it's really exciting right now. And seeing, Hunter doing what he's doing, it's I don't know. I'm torn because it's like it's Vince McMahon, it's WWE, WWF, WrestleMania. Like this is just such a empire, and then for him not to be there and selling to a bigger company, it's like you do have to evolve with times. But yeah, it's like no Vince McMahon, like
Never thought I'd
I
see
don't
it.
know. It's yeah. That's our childhood. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
legacy.
He's the Walt Disney of wrestling, and for all
Yeah.
the personal stuff and all the other stuff that is going on or allegedly going on, he was our childhood. Some people wanted to play for the NFL, some people wanted to be on Broadway.
Yeah.
You and I wanted to be pro wrestlers, so Vince was our Walt Disney.
That was the household word. Yeah, Vince McMahon. And then
Yeah.
that moment when I found out that commentator was the owner of the company, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What is going on here? Yeah, that's cool.
The
Yeah.
last time you were on, we talked Stephanie, we talked Vince. We never talked the other McMahons. Any interactions with Linda?
No, I never met Linda in person.
Really?
Yeah, if she was there, I never crossed paths with her. Um, she seems nice. I've never heard anything.
Right.
Um, Shane was just in passing too. He's huge. He's
Yeah.
like a big dude. So to be able to wrestle, good for him because he's got the size on him. So and good looking. Did I just say
Oh
that?
yeah. He's, of course he can. He's a tall glass of water. Of course he can. I'll
Good.
admit. I'll admit it.
He's a good looking dude. um, I guess.
Kara McMahon, what could have been.
Oh my God, he wouldn't have been able to handle me. I'm a little, yeah, no, we won't go there. Anyway.
Speaking of stars, any interaction with Hulk Hogan? Was he ever there when you were
No,
there?
never met him.
Never.
Never met Hogan. No, he wasn't there at all when I was there. Yeah, never met Hogan. Never met The Rock either.
Really?
Hmm.
I'll tell you a funny story. So we were doing TV back in the day. We'd go there a lot. And Crowbar, for some reason, decides to go to. We were booked like the week before. He decides to go to SummerSlam because it was in New Jersey. It was the SummerSlam that Austin got dropped on his head by Owen,
Mm.
and we were booked the next day for TV. So he didn't tell me he decided to go to SummerSlam by himself when I was partner. But anyway, so he calls me the next morning and he's like, "Yeah, I went to SummerSlam, blah blah blah." He's like, "I did this, did that." He goes, "I got to meet Rocky Maivia." So when we get there, and I'll introduce you. And I'm like, "Oh, what a nice guy!" And I walk in, and literally Chris is talking. This was when The Rock was nobody. So I went up. Actually, I met him one time prior at Cauliflower Alley Club. But he said, "Oh, this is Rocky Maivia. This is my partner." Blah blah blah. We start talking, and I'm like, two things. I got two takeaways from it. Number one, this is the nicest man I've ever met in my life. And number two, it's a shame he's never going to get over. Boy, was I wrong. Because that was the die Rocky die days. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a shame he's
Thank
not
God
going to
you
get
weren't in
over.
talent relations.
You imagine? I'd be the guy that cut the Rock.
Oh my God.
Anything you want to plug?
Um, well, my Instagram, DDC Chick. is out there. I have Twitter or X or whatever they're calling. So that's former Diva Cherry. So FMR Diva Cherry. And I'm actually working on some new exciting business skills and events coming up. So keep an eye on my Instagram because I'm going to post it on my stories. I'm kind of working on something really exciting I want to share soon. So keep an eye on that. But other than that, those are the social medias I have. I don't have Facebook, at least now. So, but yeah, I'd love to hear anybody who wants to reach out. You know, I've got photos, I've got some other stuff coming up. So, yeah.